Don't waste time on this outdated marketing tactic, especially if you're a B2B consultant, service provider, agency owner, fractional leader, that type of person. Okay, so what is this outdated marketing tactic? And so the outdated marketing tactic, and stay with me here, is cold calling. And so cold calling is not nearly as effective as it used to be, especially when you're dealing with like a sophisticated ideal customer. So cold calling can still work for things like B2C services, solar, construction services. But even for those things, it's not as effective. I mean, can you think of the last time you answered a telemarketing or a cold call and you're like, yeah, I'll buy whatever it is you're selling, stranger who called me unprompted? For many people, it's very intrusive and annoying. And what often ends up happening is even the people who do say yes are kind of the most desperate potential clients to work with. There's a reason why weight loss pills still use cold calling and things of that nature. So instead of cold calling, what I might tell you, unless what you're doing is already working, if what you're doing is working, go off, keep going. But I might tell you to focus on warm calling. And so warm calling is calling leads who have maybe already engaged in some of your online type content. So if you're somebody who has like a website or a blog, or you do content marketing or social media, or even like TikToks, having some of your team engage and connect with those people, if you still want to do calling, is really, really great. Some of the things that I have my team do and some of my clients do is once people have initially engaged in some piece of like sales collateral or training or something like that, is I'll have a team member call them and warm call them and say, hey, I just wanted to make sure you were able to get all those resources and see if there's anything else you need or anything else we can do to support you. That way you start building a relationship. You're not even calling to just pitch, you're just calling to, hey, see, to make sure they got the piece of sales collateral. Doing that has drastically increased the amount of people who come in through bookings. I think we have about, like over 10% as of right now of the people who we call book a sales conversation with our team. And that's because we're only doing warm calling, we're not doing cold calling. So while it's not the crazy volume, it's a much better use of me and my team's time. So if you're somebody or you know somebody who's been doing cold calling and it still hasn't been working, or you're like, I wonder if there's a better way to do this, maybe share this video with them. And hey, if I'm wrong and you're like, well, I actually crush with cold calling, I'm sure you'll let me know down below. So have a great rest of your day. Bye.